It's over. And she said, damn, no, I'm shit, but I had her on my wrist. I told her no, damn.
Hey guys, welcome to today's video. Today, I don't know if some of you know, but I'm from Cincinnati, and Latto came through here for her concert recently, and I went. Let me show y'all some proof. So this here is my member pass. So I had a meet and greet plus VIP. So I was VIP plus receiving a meet and greet from Latto's tour. So this proves that I was there and everything I'm about to say happened. So there's a lot of controversy going on about Latto's Cincinnati concert, and a lot of things happened. And I know people want to really hear what happened and what's going on. So to put it into retrospect, since I was a meet and greet person, and even with VIP in general, you were supposed to get early access. So you were supposed to come in at 5:45. Well, first let's recap. The meet and greet was supposed to happen before the concert, but they ended up pushing it back to where it was happening after the concert now. So the meet and greet was originally supposed to happen at 4:30 p.m. It ended up happening after the concert. So they were like, okay, but you can still come in early at 5:45. So I went with my friend. We got down there at about 5:30, line up in the VIP line for the meet and greet, get our merch. So I can show you guys some merch. So for instance, this was some free merch that we received. It was a Big Mama hat. Like, this was one of the free merch that we got. It's some good merch. I'm not gonna say it's bad quality. The logo that's printed on there for Big Mama is not good. It's not the best thing that I'd say you should get for merch. But it was free, so you do what you do. But so we get there at 5:30, we get into line. We're supposed to be let in at 5:45. For early access, we did not get in until about 7 o'clock. It was almost 7 o'clock. It was in the 6:50. So it was about 7 o'clock when they actually let us in. The concert was supposed to start at 8 o'clock. It didn't start until going on 9. So it started an hour late for the concert. And when the concert starts, it's basically not even the concert starting. It was literally Caribou. I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing that correctly, but it was her DJ getting set up. And afterwards, the DJ had his set very loud for the first part because, it's going to be loud in general. It's a concert. But when you're on the floor, and also just remember this too, I'm on the floor. So I've been standing since I got out of the car at 5:30. Get into there at around 8 o'clock. So I've been standing for about 3 hours already. Now, Caribou starts her set, and that was the first time I've ever heard of her. I didn't really know who she was. She wasn't someone who was on my radar, but I've heard some things about, like, not controversy, but things that was happening with her in her career. But I was hearing some stuff that was going on inside of her career, and it was interesting. I think for the first part, I was like, oh, Caribou, I've heard some stuff about her. Let's see how good her music is. She didn't really have any stage presence by herself. So I felt like she was relying a lot on her DJ in the instance of, playing her music and helping her with her set. But I think also one of the funny things is that she was mumbling her lyrics, which I don't think is the best thing you should do, of course, because you can't market yourself if you don't know your lyrics. And every single time there was like a part, she'd be like, and then I'm like, you cannot be doing that. Or like she'll be like, period, period, period. And I'm like, okay, you're making me tired now. Let's get Latto out here. She had her set for about 15-30 minutes, so she got done at around, if I'm correct, 9:30. Yeah, so she got done at around 9:30. Then Afterwards, it was emptiness for a while, setting up for Latto, which we thought Latto was coming out. Turns out, since Mariah the Scientist was not there, they had another person step in, which if you're from Cincinnati, or even if you've been to a Chris Brown concert, like his concert recently, you would know who DJ Fresh is. DJ Fresh just has how he always says he's from Cincinnati, DJ, and he's actually really influential. He's a great DJ. He has great stage presence. Like I'm always gonna say something good about DJ Fresh no matter what. Like even if he saw this video and I'm posting my clips now, DJ Fresh, he does his big one. Whenever he gets on that stage, he puts in his work and he knows what he's doing because he's been in this for a while. So DJ Fresh, even when he posted on Instagram, because I'm making this video after he made his Instagram post, just for you to be aware. He made his post, and even like when he was in person, DJ Fresh was only supposed to be substituting for Mariah the Scientist's set, which was 15 minutes. He ended up playing for an hour and a half. So DJ Fresh basically played from 9:30 to about 10:30, 10:45. After he was still playing a couple songs. So he played almost for 2 hours, if you really think about it, because we were there. He started playing closer around 10 o'clock. He started playing it around like 9:30, 9:40. He didn't end until, I'd say, 10:50, 10:55. And that's when Latto came out at about 11:30. And this is the time frame, y'all. So now this is 6 hours. After 6 hours of being down there, Latto finally came out. And you know, I still do love Latto. I love her a lot. I love her music. I'm not gonna hate on her. But it's just, I felt it was really unprofessional. Because her excuse was that she was feeling sick. Which, I mean, okay, you're feeling sick, but to have people, and especially, I just think management didn't handle it well. So I'm not gonna blame it on her because, of course, she's the artist. Management should have really been the people who were taking care of this. They did not really give people any insight on what was going on. We were literally, especially for meet and greet and VIP. After the concert was over at about 12 o'clock. So Latto literally only performed for like 30 minutes. Like Latto did not perform for that long. And you know, all her management excuses was, we're trying to get out of here just like you guys. We're trying to get out of here just like you guys. If you guys were really trying to get out of here, you would have never been late. Y'all would have been able to get this girl on stage at least a little bit quicker so that actually the people who paid good money for this show could experience a show instead of just existing. Like, it was a show, but she didn't even get to do many songs off of her Sugar Honey Iced Tea. Like, she was doing lots of throwbacks in between. So to do just the first 30 minutes of your set and think that people will be happy when you're about to go to the next city and you're all of a sudden all better after a couple days. But it's also like, if you think about it too, and you watch her stories, she went to the after party. So if you was sick, how the hell you going to an after party? Like, and it gets me kind of riled up because, you know, this involved my money, people's money, and the time that we were out there standing. Like, for us to wait for you that long, and especially people for meet and greet, personally, I think the meet and greet is a little more intimate. You have more time to actually speak with the person, then take your photo, and then, like, y'all go y'all separate ways. But for Latto's meet and greet, since she took an hour to come backstage from changing her outfit and doing whatever she was doing, it was a picture and go. So we barely could even exchange some words. So I'm going to throw my pictures up on the screen. And like, you could probably see my face. I probably looked tired because it was 1 in the morning. Latto concert ended at like 12. It took her another hour to come out. 1 in the morning, we finally do the meet and greet. And everyone's exhausted. Me and my friend especially, we were exhausted because what is going on? Like, for us to be out here from 5 to 1 in the morning to watch this artist perform for 30 minutes is ridiculous. Like, it was just crazy. And then people were, I'm pretty sure the post was fake, but about the people in Cincinnati was looking a mess, all whatever. I'm not gonna say that Latto didn't have good energy, because she did. She was nice. It was just how they managed it was not the best. It just could have overall went better. If they had to push back the time of the concert, you know, they should have attempted to, because they sent all these emails and all these updates about no autographs and no this and no that. Cool. A meet and greet has restrictions. It's an artist. They have security. This is how it works. But to have us out there from 5:30 to 1 in the morning is ridiculous. And then you say you're sick, but then you go to the after party, and now, like, it just was so ghetto. I don't know how else to explain it, but that it was ghetto. Like, and I know so many people are like curious about from someone who was at the show's point of view, but it was very ghetto. And like, especially fan wise too, because people in Cincinnati, they don't know how to act. Like, I was on the floor, so because I was VIP access, I was able to get in early. I had seats as well, so I had seats in the top rows. But since the floors was so jam-packed, we couldn't get to our seats. It was very much so crowded. It was cluttered. People were literally hitting me on purpose. Like, I had someone behind me hitting me on purpose and then like tried laughing in my face. And I had to hold my composure so much because I know I can get ghetto. I know, well, I'm not gonna say I can get ghetto. I just know I can get mean. I can be rude. I can be a problem. So to have to deal with that for all those hours, and then to only be able to take like 3 pictures and then basically not say any words to her is a little bit dehumanizing. Like, it didn't make me feel like I was a person who actually paid for a concert. Like, every other concert or experience I had, even with not being VIP or being just in regular seats, like Chris Brown, that was like one of the best concerts I've been to. Like, I did not have VIP. I was in regular seats, but the fans were more respectful. The fans were people weren't going crazy every single where. They're going crazy for Chris Brown. They weren't going crazy at each other, which is not how it was at Latto. They were going crazy at each other. And I'm just like, we need to calm down. Like, she ain't even out here. Why y'all yelling? Let's keep composure. But yeah, guys, I don't really have much else to talk about the Latto concert. It was really, I don't know how else to explain it, but it just was ghetto. It was very ghetto. And then afterwards, like, there was so much trash on the floor, and the floor was really sticky. It was nasty. But would I ever go to a Latto concert again? Most likely not. Only because if the first experience isn't good, why would I have a second experience? This is me personally. I'm not gonna say anybody else had a bad experience. Like, I'm not gonna even say I had a bad experience. I had an uncomfortable experience. I had an avoidable experience. Like, there were a lot of things that were avoidable that happened that should have never happened. And I wouldn't want to put myself in a situation where it happens, because then, like, you fooled me twice. That's shame on me. You ain't gonna get a third time out of me, so I'm not even gonna give you a second. But I'm gonna stream the music still. You know, I love me sugar honey iced tea. But tell me what you guys think about this in the comments. Tell me if you were actually trying to get a point of view of what happened, because I've been seeing so many different narratives of what people who say they were there but they weren't really there, and like, you know, there are so many different narratives of what was going on. But I'm giving you like a front play because I was in front of the stage. I was right there. So I'm literally a front view person of seeing everything that happened. But yeah, guys, let me know what you think in the comments. Go ahead and drop that like. Go ahead and subscribe to my channel really quickly so that we can get you caught up on all these videos coming out, because you know I just be posting whatever I like. So go ahead and subscribe if you really just like my energy and you're gonna join the YouTube family. You know, we're growing, making reaction videos, little sit down videos. You're gonna get some booktube videos soon. So thank you guys so much for sitting and talking with me really quick and letting me vent, because this was most definitely a vent cess. So we're gonna get into this next video. I hope y'all guys stay tuned for that. Peace out.